Yo guys, it's FG, welcome, and this is my end of October update. So going into November, what do we see? We see the sentiment is overly bullish. We see the one-day waves are no longer a good buy. In fact, we're looking at a potential double top here on the momentum waves on Market Cipher B. And there's that anchor play. So if you place the vertical line on November 1 here, there's a couple more days in October here, but once November begins, one of the first things we're going to want to do is have a healthy retest back down to that October anchor right there at 65K. That would be a nice healthy move there. And that will happen if the market is rational. So if the market continues to remain rational like it has been pretty much most of the year, where it just retreads back to its previous macro VWAPs every month, every quarter, that's rational to me. That's how I would define rational. But there is a possibility that like the markets are not rational and the Trump victory just like sends it off to the moon or something. But I wouldn't trade that idea because it's a little late to long at this point. And so I do have a short idea cooking, haven't entered it yet. It's mostly based on that one-day wave reading and the sentiment and that VWAP play. But just to give you guys a hopeful upside target, if things do get irrational in November, if you place a macro fib from top to bottom of last cycle, you do have a Fibonacci target that's pretty far away. It's up in like the 83s, around 84K. And so 83 to 84K would be the level that we would go to in the event of an irrational upward move. And then things get a little rickety after that. But who knows, man? Like things could get so hypey that we blow off and hit 100K with the quickness and all that stuff. But I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and pump you full of hopium and be too bullish and overly bullish and all those things, because I know that that would not be rational. So if the market continues to behave irrationally, I may make a call that like, hey guys, there's not going to be an anchor play this month. But as of right now, I think it's still in the cards that we have a healthy correction down. As for Ethereum, the long play up to the year to date is still in play. I believe it is possible that Ethereum gets to 3K by the end of the year. If you look at the daily, the wave situation is slowly curving to the upside, that money flow creeping in, and we do seem to be absorbing that recent dump that we had and coming back up to the Q3. So hopefully we can hold the Q3 and continue up. But obviously if Bitcoin has corrections, then Ethereum might have a little correction here as well. As for Solana looks to have pulled back. This Solana BTC pair pulled back to the October anchor. And if I look at the actual SOL price, still performing very well for the cycle. But you can see that on the daily, do you see the bear div? Do you see the momentum waves have started aiming down, looking to get a potential red dot confirmed, and the price is higher. And so, man, going into November, the first thing this thing wants to do is cool off. These oscillators are not a good buy. This is telling me that actually the move should happen right now because that momentum is just super bottled up. So I would expect a Solana pullback personally. Obviously, if Bitcoin pulls back, everything will pull back. But yeah, like Ethereum here, like kind of looks a little bit better. Like Solana is just this super overbought daily wave, whereas Ethereum is just like a nice bullish trigger wave. So an interesting difference there between Solana and Solana and Ethereum. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I guess I'm like medium-term bearish on Bitcoin, which I don't want to be. But everything I know about VWAPs, everything we study from VWAPs says that the rational conclusion is that we dump down to this month's VWAP sometime next month. And so it's not the last we've seen of this 65K level here or worse. But I don't want to talk about things getting worse than that because we are over all of the anchored VWAPs. And so we want to maintain the position that Bitcoin is strong if we're holding over these macro anchored VWAPs and they are sloped up for us. So we are bullish, but we are, I guess, hoping for a healthy pullback, which is the best you can ask for when you're stepping into a market that looks like this. So we're in the icy cold waters of rescue, guys. We are in the ice cold waters of the Titanic sinking. hoping for a lifeboatman to come and rescue us. And honestly, like right now might not be the time. And so just in case it isn't, we have to measure our breaths. We have to make sure we're using risk management. We have to make sure that we survive this time dilation in price where we have to wait in that icy cold water for rescue. And so I know that a lot of you guys have been waiting so long. You've been waiting all year in these icy cold waters ever since March, ever since February. But just deal with a little bit more pain, I believe, and then we should be healthy from there, unless things change, unless things go crazy. But I'm going to keep you guys updated. Make sure you like and subscribe, and big things coming with the website. I think it's about a week or 2 weeks out, and you guys have a good one. God bless you.